Chaos 11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to ARW. It's our first December show. The holiday season's getting close. And tonight, we are live with a Thursday night episode once again, back on the regular schedule here, after Thanksgiving last week. But, we're live tonight from Hartford, Connecticut. It's going to be a big one, ladies and gentlemen. We're kicking off with the Interdimensional Championship. We got a little bit of a surprise for you. Well, we're kicking the show off with the Interdimensional Championship on the line. As promised, we're going to see the rematch between Waluigi and Terry Crews. So the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the ARW Interdimensional Championship. So come the ARW Tag Team Champions, Wario and Waluigi. Wicked Brothers. Waluigi losing the championship last week in the main event to now new champion Terry Crews. Speaking of new champion, we'll have a little bit of a surprise for you when Mr. Crews makes his way out to the ring. Waluigi, could he become a double champion tonight? Once again, he's been a double champion for a while, but now, could he win it back? Well, we've heard your complaints, we've heard the criticisms, so ladies and gentlemen, let Terry Crews be the first to introduce the new ARW Interdimensional Championship belt. The yellow is gone, the weird shine on the front plate is gone. We have the new ARW Interdimensional Championship. See, it captures many of the different universes we have here in ARW, much more significantly than it did at one point. We've got film reel, we've got the Marvel Comics, the DC Comics, and video games all represented, and the real world, of course, all represented. That is the championship. That is the champion, Terry Crews. Look at that. So, introducing the challenger from Waluigi Island, he is one half of the ARW Tag Team Champions. He is the wielder of the Infinity Gauntlet, Waluigi. And his opponent, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at just a lot. He has the power of Old Spice Body Blocker. He is the ARW Interdimensional Champion, Mr. Terry Crews. So Terry Crews, he is the new champion. He ran through Waluigi last week. I don't know if Waluigi didn't know what hit him last week. Terry Crews, the first man to beat Waluigi without any outside assistance. Now official, signaling that it's time. Crews, Waluigi, here we go. Well, deja vu for Waluigi already. As Terry Crews gets him up, and Terry Crews with a right to Waluigi. Waluigi sends Terry Crews in the corner, then Waluigi a clothesline. Waluigi's been working hard after last week. You know that loss it had to rock Waluigi's world when he lost to Terry Crews. Waluigi didn't know what hit him. He got powerbombed out of his shoes, and Terry Crews just walked away Interdimensional Champion. It's as simple as that. Well, Waluigi scouted the boot that time and takes down Terry Crews. And now Waluigi. No, Terry Crews takes out the legs. Waluigi out of the ring, and Terry Crews. Oh, Waluigi! Bit of a cheap shot there to Terry. And Waluigi with Crews up on his shoulders. And no, Terry Crews finds the counter. And Terry Crews with Waluigi Northern Lights suplex. Terry Crews, he's one of those ARW superstars you didn't know you wanted, but now that you got him, you absolutely love that you got him. I mean, just look at that. Look at Terry Crews go. And Waluigi hits him with a clothesline. Crews shoves down Waluigi, though. Look at that. Look at this man. And Terry Crews knocks Waluigi down with a right hand. Look at him go. Terry Crews just seems to be having the time of his life out here in ARW. He's got him up. And he's got him down with a gutbuster. And now Terry sends Waluigi out the ropes. Big boot from Crews. Oh, but Wario distracting Terry Crews now. Waluigi getting the chance to get back to his feet. And Waluigi with an uppercut. He's got Terry Crews and drops him. Oh, Wario slides a chair into the ring now. Terry Crews trying to get back to his feet. Rolls back to his feet. There's the boot. Terry Crews picks up Waluigi. Oh, and Waluigi with a big neck breaker. Now Waluigi with Terry Crews back up. And Waluigi, discus clothesline. Into the cover. One. No, there's a kick out. Waluigi setting him up. Waluigi going for. Oh, went for the Claymore. Terry Crews out of the way. Waluigi with Terry Crews up on his shoulders. And drops him with a flapjack. And now Waluigi with a boot to Terry Crews' face. Crews got out of the way of that Claymore, but it wasn't enough. Waluigi takes out the arm of Terry Crews. And now Waluigi's on the offense. And then Waluigi, oh, taking off the turnbuckle. That's taking off the turnbuckle pad, exposing that steel. Waluigi with Terry Crews hits a suplex. And now Waluigi will use the turnbuckle. The exposed turnbuckle would be an illegal move. Terry Crews. Powerbomb. 1, 2. No, Waluigi kicked out that time. Now Terry Crews with Waluigi. And Crews sends Waluigi off the turnbuckle. Picks him back up. And Crews again with Waluigi into the corner. Waluigi with a counter. Waluigi. DDT. Waluigi went into a cover there. Terry Crews got his shoulder up, and now off the distraction from Wario. Waluigi. Oh! Terry Crews went for that powerbomb. But after Waluigi caused him to bump into the referee. And Waluigi, oh, sends Terry Crews to the outside. And Waluigi, side rush and leg sweep to Terry Crews. What's the referee doing? Well, the referee, I think, might have just saved Terry Crews on that one. Waluigi finding the counter now. Waluigi drops Terry Crews again. Waluigi removes the turnbuckle pad. Removes that one too. Oh, Waluigi uses the distraction for a low blow. And now, oh no! boot. Terry Crews, come on. Waluigi using every dirty trick in the book. And now Terry Crews is cut open. Another boot. And Waluigi. Come on. One, two, three. Waluigi regains the Interdimensional Championship. Oh god. Somebody help Terry Crews. We need some Old Spice disinfectant spray. Terry Crews is bleeding bad. Terry Crews. Tainted victory on the part of Waluigi, but could you expect anything more from Waluigi? Waluigi has regained the Interdimensional Championship tonight. More action next. Well, hang on a minute. Terry Crews has gotten a little bit cleaned up. He's asked for a microphone. What's Terry Crews got to say here? Hey, Waluigi. How about you and Wario put those tag titles on the line in a couple weeks against me and my tag team partner? Enough said. Well, Terry Crews throws down the challenge. Suppose we'll find out. After an interesting few opening moments there, Terry Crews, well, he threw down the challenge, I suppose, next week, maybe, hopefully. We'll find out who Terry Crews' tag team partner is, because ARW Nemesis is only 2 weeks from Saturday. But we're continuing our tournament at the moment. We began our tournament just, was it 2 weeks ago? Yes, we began our tournament 2 weeks ago. We've had 4 matches in this tournament now out of the first 8. Out of the first 8 for round 1, and in the first 4 matches we've seen Dr. Eggman, Deadpool, Kratos, Thor, all advance to the next round. And so Mario and Luigi have made their way to the ring, and we're going to see Luigi in singles action tonight in the tournament, as he is taking on Dr. Eggman. There he is. He's taking on the leader of Big Bad Bosses, Giovanni. Giovanni making his way to the ring. He's got all of Big Bad Bosses by his side tonight. See Bowser and Ganondorf behind him, Eggman leading him down to the ring. Eggman has already advanced in the tournament. Ganondorf will be in action up next in the tournament. We're finishing round 1 in tonight's episode. We had that opening contest for the Interdimensional Championship. Sadly, the ARW Women's Division will not be featured tonight. It will be back. The women will get to be in action next week. I promise. We try and treat our superstars equally, no matter what gender in ARW. The tournament just happened to be so big, and Nemesis is just so close that we had to have a full week dedicated to the tournament, unfortunately. And now here we go. As Giovanni starts it off, rolls Luigi up, 1, 2, no. Luigi gets the shoulder of Giovanni. Laughing at Luigi here. Oh, Luigi with a right hand. Giovanni finds the counter, though. Giovanni, no, Luigi, another right hand. And Luigi, no, Giovanni shoves him back, and Giovanni with a knee strike. You know Giovanni absolutely will do anything it takes to get further in the #1 Contenders Tournament. Big kick to the head of Luigi. Although, I will say, despite being the leader of Big Bad Bosses, Giovanni really hasn't been really has not been the best in-ring competitor. He's been a lot better on the outside, if you ask me. Giovanni's record stands for itself. Giovanni has had 4 matches in ARW. This is his 4th match. And Giovanni is 1 for 2 in ARW. No, wait, this is his 5th match. Giovanni is 1 for 3 in ARW. 1 to 3. His only win is over Sephiroth at ARW Revolution after a triple powerbomb from Bowser and Ganondorf helping him out. But other than that, Giovanni was the one pinned in his debut match in an 8-man tag against the former Beards of War, Spider-Man and Little Mac. He was pinned by Sephiroth inside Hell in a Cell back at ARW Revolution. And he was pinned by Sephiroth once again at ARW Survival just a few weeks ago. As now Giovanni choking out Luigi. Giovanni looking to fly here. This doesn't normally work out for Giovanni. Will he be able to do anything? This time, no! Luigi gets out of the way of that one. And now Luigi with Giovanni. Big DDT from Luigi. Now Luigi turns him over. And Luigi going to the top rope. Luigi! Giovanni out of the way. And Giovanni drops Luigi with the dark matter. 1, 2, no, Luigi kicks out. Now Giovanni elbowing Luigi in the shoulder here. And Giovanni now turns Luigi over. Giovanni's managed to turn the match around a little bit for himself here. Boot to the ribs of Luigi. And now just stomping on him again, and another boot from Giovanni. Could you imagine Mario? How would Mario's ego handle it if Luigi advanced in the tournament but not him? I'm rooting for Luigi simply for that big knee strike from Giovanni, not just because I'm also not a fan of big bad bosses after their recent actions. And Giovanni, no, Luigi finds the counter. And Luigi back in the ring. Luigi drops Giovanni with a backbreaker. And now Luigi has Giovanni and Luigi with a neckbreaker. And Giovanni kicks Luigi in the head. Giovanni grabs him by the throat now, and Giovanni chokeslam to Luigi. 1, 2, no, Luigi kicks out. Giovanni rolls out of the ring. What's Giovanni doing now? Giovanni, that's illegal. Can't do that. Oh, wonderful. Blind referee strikes again. Love a referee in ARW. As Giovanni grabs Luigi by the throat, and Giovanni chokeslam. Come on, man. Giovanni with a couple chair shots now into the cover. 1, 2. No! Luigi manages to kick out. Giovanni out of the ring. Well, Giovanni has a hammer. Puts that down, though. Has the chair back, though. Giovanni puts the chair back. Went for a needle. Went for a knee. Luigi grabs him. DDT from Luigi. But wait a minute. Ganondorf distracting the referee. Luigi into the cover on Giovanni. But Luigi has to let the cover go because Giovanni had Ganondorf distracting the referee long enough. Now Ganondorf distracting Luigi. Giovanni, well, if he can't get up, that's not going to really help him as much. As Luigi has turned Giovanni over, and Luigi takes out the leg. Luigi calling him up, and Luigi No, Giovanni finds the counter. Giovanni! Third time. Choke slam to Luigi. And Giovanni. Just like that, may have found the win. 1, 2. No! Luigi somehow kicked out again. Mario's been pretty proud of his younger brother there off that one. Giovanni. Went for a clothesline. Luigi out of the way, and now Luigi for a clothesline. Giovanni, no, gets caught with a right from Luigi. Luigi with Giovanni up, and Luigi with a gutbuster. And Luigi, I think he's going to look for that big stomp. No, Giovanni. And Luigi. 1, 2. No, Giovanni kicks out. Luigi. Big elevated drop kick. That's got to be it. Luigi, I think, is going to advance to round 2. Oh, wait a minute. Ganondorf. Luigi, well, he gets off the cover because of Ganondorf. Luigi covers Giovanni again. But Giovanni able to get the shoulder at that time. Giovanni now bleeding as well. And Luigi to the top rope. Luigi. No, Giovanni out of the way. Giovanni with a kick. And now, Giovanni stomps Luigi's head into the mat. Oh, come on, no! Not like this! Not like this! No, not like this! Now Giovanni rolls Luigi through. 1, 2. No! And now Giovanni rolls Luigi through again. 1, 2. No, Luigi again kicks out. And Luigi puts Giovanni in the ropes. Giovanni, no, Luigi knocks him back. And now Luigi sends Giovanni into the corner. Giovanni out of the way. Giovanni kicks Luigi in the face with hits him in the face with a knee strike. Now Giovanni with Luigi up again. And, oh, went for a big kick. Luigi sweeps the leg. And now Luigi drags Giovanni away and hits a leg drop. Luigi now has Giovanni for another DDT. Oh, but Ganondorf now calling Luigi over. Oh, and Giovanni puts Luigi on the top rope now. Oh, and Luigi finds the counter again. Luigi calling up Giovanni again. And Luigi, no, gets elbowed. Luigi, belly to belly to Giovanni. And now Giovanni finds the counter. Luigi with a right. And now Luigi has Giovanni up. And Luigi, look at the blood on Giovanni's face at this point. Now Giovanni sends Luigi out of the ring. Ripping the announce table apart. Throwing those monitors around as well. And now Giovanni with Luigi throws him at the announce table. And Giovanni puts Luigi on the announce table. Oh no. Oh God. Giovanni. Luigi goes head first through the table. Referee had a 4 count. Halfway there, and now Big Bad Boss is stalking Luigi. 7 count. And Giovanni, swinging neck breaker. Oh, but the rope break might have just saved Luigi on that one. Giovanni going to the top rope. And Giovanni, big diving splash into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Someone for Giovanni, not so good record. It's a tick in the win column for Giovanni. Look at the face of Giovanni. Oh, come on. Come on with that, man. Well, Ganondorf's staying at ringside, or staying in the ring because, well, Ganondorf's in his first round matchup next as well. Ganondorf is taking on the Armored Avenger. He's taking on Iron Man. So here comes Tony Stark to the ring. Now, I did get a message over the week after Shao Kahn's participation in the first round of the tournament, and I won't give away the name of the person who sent the email. I will keep their identity anonymous, but the email did remind me that Shao Kahn was involved in the first Termination Chamber for the ARW Championship. It was actually not for the ARW Championship, it was for the number one contendership. People who have competed in number one contendership matches are still allowed in the tournament. Otherwise, Ganondorf would not be allowed in as well. Either way, Iron Man is. But yes, so I do appreciate them reaching out, but that is just my little address of that situation. So here we go. Oh well, Tony, I don't think he expected Ganondorf to just tank that. He cannot get Ganondorf off his feet. There we go. No. And Ganondorf, with Iron Man up, then just feeds him to the wolves out there for Big Bad Boss. This Eggman picking Iron Man up. And sends him back in the ring. As Ganondorf, well no. Tony, with a knee strike, knocks Ganondorf off his feet. Now Iron Man. No, Ganondorf hits him with an arm drag. And Ganondorf with Iron Man. No, Iron Man counters, and Iron Man. Small package hold here on Ganondorf. 1, no, there's a kick out. Iron Man has Ganondorf. Sends him into the corner. Iron Man, big clothesline. Big Bad Bosses have a perfect record in this tournament so far with Giovanni and Eggman advancing. Will Ganondorf join them? Right hand to the ribs from Tony. Tony drops Ganondorf via cover, but he gets off of him because Giovanni. Oh, now Giovanni distracting Tony Stark. Right hand from Ganondorf. Iron Man counters. Iron Man, another small package hold here on Ganondorf. 1. No, another kick out though. Now Ganondorf back to his feet. Tony, no, gets caught. Ganondorf drops him with a powerbomb there. It's one of those David versus Goliath situations. now Iron Man is up, and he's down. As I was saying, that's one of those David versus Goliath situations. Iron Man's been on the rapid assault, but Ganondorf's just hitting the bigger moves. And now Iron Man right hand. And Iron Man, no, Ganondorf finds the counter. And Iron Man reverse Frankensteiner, and then Ganondorf might have caught part of the chair on that one. And Iron Man with an elbow drop. Right hand to the ribs. Iron Man. No, Giovanni. Again distracting the referee by trying to remove the turnbuckle. Now Tony. Got him there on that one. Oh, again, Giovanni. Oh! What, did you think Tony had any quarrel with hitting Big Bad Bosses with a chair? It wasn't going to get him disqualified. And now Ganondorf turns him around. Iron Man finds the counter. Iron Man, no, Ganondorf with a counter. Ganondorf, no, Iron Man. Ganondorf with a boot. Now Ganondorf with Iron Man up. Crucifix position. Tosses him. And now Ganondorf calling Iron Man up to his feet. Ganondorf gets him up for the F5 from Ganondorf. 1. No, Iron Man gets the shoulder up. Now Ganondorf picks him back up. Ganondorf, no. Iron Man with another counter. Kicking out the knees of Ganondorf. And spins him out. Drops him to the mat. Into the cover. Rope break saves Ganondorf on that one. Now Iron Man, right hand to Ganondorf. Iron Man, no, Ganondorf again with the elbows. And Ganondorf drills Iron Man into the mat. And Ganondorf with Iron Man up. Ganondorf gut wrenches him. Iron Man springs back to his feet. Clothesline. And another Iron Man off the ropes. Big drop kick from Iron Man. Now Iron Man picks up Ganondorf again. Iron Man right hand to the ribs. Into the cover. Iron Man, no, rope break again. I think the referee on accident pushed Ganondorf into the ropes. He's really bad about that if you haven't noticed. And now Tony sends Ganondorf off the turnbuckle. Picks him up, and Iron Man drops him. There's no way you can call a rope break on that, I'm just saying. 1, 2. Tony's moving on to round 2. There goes Big Bad Boss's perfect record. Tony Stark with a big victory on that one. I love that move. I don't know why. I just absolutely love watching him do that move. But Tony Stark's your winner. We only have 2 matches left in the first round. And, well, after a heated confrontation between Xander and Sephiroth backstage, Xander's match is up next. Although, let's go into that. Well, you can see Xander getting ready in the back, doing whatever Xander does, and, hold on a minute. Hey! What do you want? So I got us the win at ARW Survival, and you did the spot in the tournament? Well, I've never fought for the ARW title, which qualifies me, and unlike you, I won't lose when I get my shot at the ARW title. If you make it to the finals. What do you mean by if? Well, we're on to the second to last match in the first round of the tournament. And here comes Xander's opponent. Oh, he's in for a rough battle. This isn't even fair. He stands no chance. Robbie Rotten's a former #1 contender for the Interdimensional Championship. Twice. How in the world do you expect Xander to even stand up to Robbie Rotten? As Robbie Rotten making his way down to the ring. Well, here comes Xander. Apparently, it's time to play the game. And Xander making his way down to the ring. Nice tattoo. First time we're seeing the singles entrance of Xander. He's only had one match in ARW so far, and that was in the ARW Survival match. He blows the smoke. Well, of course, it's actually seems like he's just breathing fire like a dragon when he does that. But it's Robbie Rotten versus Xander, and it's the first round. Here we go. Big clothesline from Xander there. There he's got Robbie up, and Xander, right hand, turns him around. Xander, super kick. Kick to the ribs. Oh, wow. Pedigree into the cover on Robbie. 1, 2. Well, that's it. Wow, that's got to be an upset, doesn't it? His entrance was longer than the match. Just like that, Robbie Rotten goes down. Well, Xander's moving on to round 2 of the tournament. How about that? Xander will fight Eggman in round 2 of the tournament. I'll tell you guys the round 2 brackets after our final round 1 matchup in our main event. I think when you guys realize who's left in the tournament, you're going to be looking forward to this final match of round 1. Let's move on to the main event. Has it started to set in who this final round match, or the final first round participants are? Oh yeah. It's ARW's one and only, the amazing Spider-Man. Let it sink in. Think back. Who could Spider-Man possibly have left in this tournament to fight? Well, we're still struggling at home. Someone Spider-Man knows very well. Very, very well. Yeah. We're doing it. Spider-Man and Little Mac, regularly tag team partners tonight. Opponents in the tournament with a shot at the ARW Championship on the line if either of them can go all the way and win this tournament. Both of them high-rising stars here in the ARW. Little Mac with Doc Lewis in his corner, of course, as Little Mac and Spider-Man will face off in the main event tonight. Fan favorite tag team. They've promised they're still going to be friends after this, no matter which one of them wins, loses, or even if the match somehow ends in a draw. They're both going to stay friends after this. They're going to stay tag partners in the end. But tonight, it's about becoming number one contender, as Spider-Man and Little Mac go one-on-one in the main event. Here we go. They tie up to start it off. Mac with a headlock on Spidey. Spider-Man sends Little Mac. Here we go. Off the ropes. Spider-Man ducks him. Hops over him. And look at this. Spider-Man. Big tilt-a-whirl DDT. Oh, now they tie back up. Into the ropes they go here. As I said, these two know each other very well. And break ensues. That's obviously the mutual respect and friendship between these two. As Little Mac turns Spider-Man around. And Mac takes down Spider-Man. And Mac able to outpower Spidey on that one. Spider-Man with a right hand. Went for the super kick. Mac sidestepped it. That's the thing here. These two know each other so well. You're going to see a lot of counters in this one as Mac ducks him. And a hip toss there from Little Mac. Spider-Man back to his feet. Little Mac, trying to lift him. Spidey with a right. Went for the super kick again. Mac saw it coming. And now Little Mac with Spider-Man up and down. Into the cover. Little Mac. 1, 2. Kick out from Spider-Man. Down goes Spider-Man. Little Mac stomps on his back, and now Little Mac working over Spider-Man on the mat. Spider-Man back to his feet. Spider-Man with a Hurricane Rana. Well, that's the difference here. Mac's a more ground and pound brawler, while Spider-Man is a high flyer who can hit big moves like that super kick there. And now Spider-Man, if he can get the match going at a high pace, then it's going to favor Spider-Man. Big drop kick to Little Mac as well. And now Spidey with another super kick. Spider-Man to the outside. Knocks Little Mac away, and Spider-Man springboard. Went to the missile drop kick. Little Mac found a way out of that one. Kicks Spider-Man down. Spider-Man could be in trouble here. Little Mac into the cover on Spidey. 1. No, Spider-Man kicks out. Elbow from Spider-Man. Little Mac turns him around. Little Mac has Spider-Man up. Hits him with a suplex. And now Little Mac with Spider-Man back to his feet. Mac. No, Spider-Man with the counter. Super kick. Now Spider-Man calling Little Mac up to his feet. Spider-Man slingshots through the ropes. There's the neck breaker. Into the cover on Mac. Spider-Man. 1, 2. No, Little Mac kicks out. And now Spider-Man picks up Mac. There it went for an elbow. Mac out of the way. And Little Mac. Combination strike incoming. Right hand. Down goes Spider-Man. Little Mac calling Spidey up to his feet. Mac, star punch to his own tag partner for the win to move on to round 2. 1. No, Spider-Man. Well, if anyone, these two are going to know each other so well that I don't expect it to end in one finishing move. Honestly, I don't. And now Mac into a cover. 1. No. Spider-Man again kicks out. Now Mac with Spider-Man. Spider-Man back up. Super kick from Spider-Man. Spidey springs to the top rope. Spider-Man. 450 splash. Into the cover on Little Mac. 1, 2. No, Little Mac gets the shoulder up. And now Spider-Man getting fired back up. Spider-Man calls Little Mac up. Clothesline. Back elbow. Spider-Man sends Little Mac. No, Little Mac counters. Spider-Man into the corner. Spider-Man, look at that nice counter there. Big kick. Spidey back through the ropes. Another neck breaker. Into the cover. Spider-Man for the win. 1, 2. No, Little Mac kicks out. And now Spider-Man. No, went for a diving leg drop. Little Mac with a clothesline. And now Mac. Elbow to Spider-Man. Mac grabs him. Sends Spider-Man over the top, out to the floor. Spider-Man springs back to his feet, though, and oh, Spidey playing a little dirty there. Sometimes you got to, though. And, oh, went for a missile drop kick. Little Mac out of the way. Spider-Man. Hurricane Rana drops him again. Little Mac pulls himself up into the ropes. And Spidey clothesline to Little Mac. Spider-Man off the ropes. Spider-Man flies to the outside. Big dive to the outside from Spider-Man. And now Spider-Man back into the ring. Springs up to the top rope. There's the senton to the outside. Right hand to Little Mac, and Spider-Man sends him back in the ring. Referee had a 3 count. Spider-Man, springboard, frog splash to the back of Little Mac. And now Spider's got him up. Right hand, no, counter Mac with a bit of a kick to the shin there. We don't see Mac throw kicks very often, but when he does, it's effective. And Mac with a right. And now Little Mac. Could Little Mac be closing in on the win here? There's a jab from Little Mac. Spider-Man caught him off guard there, though. And now I think Spider-Man. Wait, now Little Mac not in the best position. Spider-Man. Oh, he had to try and condense himself on that one. Oh, Mac rolls Spider-Man through. 1. No. Big step of enziguri from Spider-Man. Spider-Man springs to the top. Spider-Man, wait. Star Punch. Star punched out of the air. Mac into the cover. 1, 2. Little Mac's going to round 2. And with that, I can officially read off the round 2 brackets now that we know Little Mac is going to round 2. As Little Mac with the win, let me read off the round 2 brackets here. We're going to see Giovanni versus Deadpool, Little Mac versus Iron Man, So next week, starting next week for the first round, or for the first matches of the second round, we're going to start seeing Giovanni versus Deadpool, Little Mac versus Iron Man, Xander versus Eggman, Kratos versus Thor. Thank you all for tuning in. I've been Xander, and that was ARW.